Connected. Channel switched. User joined your channel.
Morning, good afternoon.
User entered your channel.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, Tim. Hi, Bruce.
User entered your channel.
Hello, chaps.
Bruce. Hi, Richard.
Hello, Richard.
Hi, all.
I noticed there's 15 people over on the other server. That's a lot. Wonder if we should do the first server one of these days.
Which race are you thinking about?
The Tchin Tchin.
The early server.
Oh, there's an early server? I didn't know that.
Which hour is?
It's 15 minutes earlier.
Oh, okay.
I wish they wouldn't have started that one.
They need like a Tchin Tchin middle server that starts 7.5 minutes early. But they've solved the problem with multiplayer issues. They just have like 80 servers all set to allow one person on.
So Denny, why is school out?
Easter.
Oh, that's right. You said it's a 4-day weekend.
Yeah.
Guys, do you know if it's possible to configure a dead zone? I have the Throtmaster throttle, but it is. I don't find any option to put a dead zone on the throttle. You know, just on the stick, but not on the throttle. I don't know if it is possible on Condor.
I don't know. The server's up, guys.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I don't know.
I haven't had any trouble with flaps on the Thrustmaster. They haven't needed a dead zone.
User joined your channel.
Is that Andreas?
Yeah, hi guys.
Yeah, hello, Andreas. Hello.
And
Task looks like a sightseeing tour in my region.
18 on the first server or on the 15 on the first server, 18 on the second server. Very interesting. And 12 of the people on the second one is us.
Isn't there something about that they're not LX9000 in the club gliders?
Yeah, if you take the LS4, you can't have the LX.
So there's no LX9000 in the LS4.
Nope. That's the
Got it. Thank you.
I've got to really want the LS4 to do the LS4 these days because I don't want to lose the computer. I'm just going to have to do the Neo.
Yeah, talk to Neo. Want to see how it's fly with a little bit less ballast.
At least for me, the difference between the planes is a lot smaller than what my choices when I fly are going to do to this flight.
Interesting start.
The only place there are bugs are in the western zone, weather zone.
There's bugs here.
I've got none. Did I make the wrong snip?
Yes, none is in the western zone only.
Oh crap, I got the wrong snip. Yeah, I never did that today. Okay. That's from the one I flew last night.
Hey, week.
Yes.
Oh, there you are. You hadn't spoken the entire time. I was going to ask, is your microphone muted?
User joined your channel.
Good morning, afternoon, or evening, folks.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Hello.
Hi, Mark.
Hello, Mark.
What's the join time that's left?
8 minutes.
8 minutes.
Thank you. Follow-up question. Is there an easy way to know what the join time is other than going to HTS's list and hoping that it's accurate?
On the server list, may you see it?
It'll show the uptime. So if you know what the normal join time is, you could deduce from that.
Well, HTS's list actually does show the stop join. It's just, for some reason, I have it in my head that HTS's list is not entirely accurate always. The regular server list shows the uptime, but not the stop join. It feels to me like this is something that should be visible in the UI, like in the task planner. Seems like an easy enough addition to the multiplayer tab or something.
Well, it's probably it's set by the server, not by the task.
Yeah, but lots of things are set by the server that become visible in the flight planner. Like I go to the multiplayer tab and I can see what planes everyone has selected. That has to be coming from the server, right? Why can't they just also send the join time left?
No, you mean once you connected to this? You mean once you connected to the server? It'd be nice if it had a countdown somewhere in the corner.
Right. Because I'm studying the terrain, and I kind of want to know how much more time I can study. It just seems to me like that should be visible within the same UI.
Yeah, it could be kind of nice. Just have a counter. It's on like the corner of the map or something that shows how much time is left.
Yep, that's all it would take.
That would be a suggestion on the forum.
You know what? I'm going to do that. Yeah. It seems like an easy enough suggestion. It also seems like information they should have available.
Good luck to all from Mike. He can't fly with us today.
Yeah, hi, Mike. Thank you.
Yeah, hi, Mike. Thank you.
Thanks,
Hi,
Mike.
Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Well, this test looks like it should be perfectly easy. We start at 3,500 meters.
Go to start and try.
My God, there's a hell of a mountain range.
Yeah, I know. When I was looking at this, I don't know if this task is going to be. If you're probably your best bet is to go around the left side of the start sector, get on the back of the ridge like Dennis did, and then climb up, and then go up one of those valleys to the west of the blue line.
This is exactly why I'm studying right now. It's not entirely clear.
Because the wind's out of the north and the sun's out of the south or southwest.
I just went around the east corner of the start zone and took a look, and it was really a little bit stunning looking at that mountain range.
I did a 180 when I started and climbed up really 5 meter per second thermal on the hill behind the start sector.
Was it 170 for the start?
Yep.
Oh, great. Yeah, and a strong tailwind, which means that 170 ground speed start's going to be really pathetic for your speed.
Vic,
Oh, shoot!
there was a news that LX Now with the LX 9000, if you have an CU account, then you could have detailed map on the LX 9000. Is it something that would be replicated in Condor?
I haven't found how to use it anyway still, so I don't know.
User joined
Okay.
your channel.
Watch the clouds. They're really dangerous today.
Afternoon, boys.
Hi.
How's it go?
Greetings.
Has anybody?
Yeah, I got a cloud whitening that you can need points. It's less, I assume less than half a point, but it whited out on me, and I was nowhere near the visible cloud.
Could be interesting, this task.
What?
No. Slight.
Okay.
All slight.
Very tricky to get up. I've done a try with 1000. But yeah, to catch something it's difficult. You have to be above 2000 to have more lift, and then at 2.4 I had more.
that trim point 1 is in kind of a... I think it's on the lee side.
How long to stop, John?
30 seconds.
30 seconds, yeah.
Wow. I don't think I can get out mainly in that time.
Oh dear, what was that?
Yeah, lost Richard.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I have to go and see if I can get into the second server. I've got problems.
It had to be the third server because the second server would be closed now too.
Sorry, man.
Yep.
Oh, looks like Mayor showed up today, too. Once he gets out of the lobby. Holding us all up. There he is.
Fine, it's giving me more time to climb. I don't mind. Oh, darn it.
I mean, I'm semi-tempted to just fly out the rear of the start sector.
Very impressive, this huge mountain.
Yeah, I would start anywhere that I can get a good climb to cloud base, because that's going to be super important to do early.
Is it really strong over there still, John?
Oh, I don't know what it is now. It was almost 5 when I first got there, but
5. I have less here. Good luck, guys.
Oh, no wonder I
Good
couldn't.
luck.
I thought the start sector graphics were turned off. No, it's just mostly buried in the frickin' mountain.
Yes.
Oh my
that
gosh.
I have now a level of 3,300 and not much lift.
Is anybody getting any frame droppage today?
Haven't noticed anything.
Mine's been pretty good.
No.
Okay, must be my computer then. Mark, I tried to get in there last night with you, but I just could not get into that server for some reason.
That's funny. I was like 3 seconds away from asking you about it. I saw that you'd connected and disconnected a bunch of times. Was it telling you that the scenery was corrupt, or was it something else?
It would just go to about an inch from the end of the loading screen and just hang every time. and then I tried other servers with Cascade range, and it worked fine. And then I flew it offline, that worked fine. But yeah, for some reason, that server with Cascade range, I just could not connect. I never had it where it just freezes up on the loading screen.
I mean, it didn't seem to be problematic for everyone else, but I saw you connecting and disconnecting and connecting and disconnecting.
I went ahead and deleted the whole landscape and then reinstalled the whole thing through Condor Updater, so maybe it'll work next time.
Interesting. Yesterday was the first time I'd ever installed it, so, or at least on this installation.
Did it have a lot of weather zones?
No, it did not.
So
it was only one, actually.
I think I actually did that landscape manually, so if I remember right, so that might be part of it, but it works on any other server, just not Proving Ground server.
You were flying the LS4. Is there perhaps a chance that you'd done something to the LS4?
No, I was actually doing the ASW20. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I've never had, usually, errors out or something, but this is just, it goes to the end of the loading screen and just stops. I've never had that happen on any server anywhere before.
It's usually a server timeout. So something took too long to load.
There is a good spot, Silco. You have to go close. This location there.
I flew it offline, Mark, but you still beat me by 4 minutes somehow.
It was kind of a boring task. The climbs were so strong that it's like every time you just get into the climb, do like 4 circles, you're at cloud base, and then go to the next one. And the entire last leg, if you were high at the start of it, was just like autopilot and right down that valley. It was
it was pretty
kind of
easy.
boring, really.
Boring.
It was lovely because it was a non-AA3 scenery, which I'm always
That's
happy
true.
to see.
Don't forget to clean.
What do we have to do to DGT to get him to redo Cascade Range in the new format?
Yeah, good question. I don't know. It seems like
Probably
this.
give him about 48 hours in a day.
Does he have it all automated?
Nope.
He's
Not
saying
even
he
finished with
needs days.
AA3, so
Yeah, I'd love to see Cascade Range redone. Be happy to contribute some time too.
yes, send him a message.
The real trick is getting task setters to write tasks for other stuff.
Ooh, I found left.
Yeah, it could be like a Sudoku, this task. To find.
Everyone's going on the left side. No one's going on the right side, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I was trying to figure out why I was planning on going on the right. I thought there'd be some lift there.
Long way around.
Up there is less lift. Here is more lift at the corner.
That makes sense. The corners are always the strong spots.
You have to go high first.
Wow, that is an impressive mountain range and glacier that we're flying right into.
Yeah,
Nice.
I rounded the corner and looked at that and just thought, oh my God.
equal parts terrifying and lovely.
Yeah, it's got to be like 13K or something, huh?
Yeah, I was at 10,000 feet and looking up at the top, so.
Looks like John,
How
you
did
found
you
some good
climb that
lift.
fast, John?
Yeah, there seems to be. Actually, I was about to say there's a lot of lift here, but actually, no. Even with the engine, I'm barely climbing because there's like sink on the front side of this ridge. There, it's okay lift.
Took me a long time just to get back to start height when I got over here.
Yeah, I'm barely able to climb on engine on this ridge.
Engine?
Yeah.
John has already given
Looks
up.
like
Oh
RT
yeah, I
went
already
way
said
off
screw this stupid task.
RT went way off to the left. I wonder if he's actually doing that or if he's getting ready to restart.
Tim's gonna be the only person who does well because he did. I saw what he did, Tim, when he started.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Tim's really high back there. It's not a bad idea. I
Well,
mean, if doing that saves 5 minutes down the road, that's absolutely huge. Yeah, I've been sitting here looking at Tim thinking I might do the same thing.
Well, can you catch it down that low?
No, you go, but you at the start, you fly backwards out of the start sector, and go climb up on the ridge in the back, which is working perfectly fine. It basically, remember, the wind is not giving you lift today. The wind is just causing sink. Just look for the sun, figure out where the sun's shining, and try to go to those ridges. Because those ridges over there were the only ones that were working.
I think I'm going to go over and do the same thing Tim did. I think that's the right idea.
Yeah, I'm at 3,000 meters now.
You started already?
Yeah, long time ago.
Plus, you're starting with a headwind, so you can go faster.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah. That's a good point.
I do the same as well.
Really good lift if you're up high and get around that corner up there. On the side that's actually facing the sun.
I'm missing my winglets.
Okay, I'll go out the back too. Good luck, week.
Thank you.
Ravi.
Good luck, yeah.
I'm just having problems actually making my start. This is not a good sign. I've missed the start out the backside like 4 times now. Either too fast or too high.
But interesting task. All have troubles to get higher.
Look at Tim though, just going right over top everyone else now.
Yeah. He has the right nose.
Feels wrong flying 5, 6, 7 kilometers in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's going to feel so right going over top everyone.
Yeah, if I see the lift that Discus has here.
Yeah, that's where I hung out pre-start. So right where you're at now, this was KOE talking. Yeah, right where you are is where I was climbing right after I joined.
Yeah, I'm flying into the thermal now.
Yeah, this just feels so wrong. Going the wrong way.
I don't know. I know how wrong it feels to get stuck somewhere for 20 minutes. This feels less wrong than that. So if this avoids the other problem, so be it.
Yeah, the lift is about 3 here. I'm getting stronger.
I think I'm making it lower than you guys did.
You might want to stop at the first part for a couple of... No, actually come all the way over here. This is much better. Yep.
That was lucky. You managed to creep up that ridge there.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes now.
At some point, I did catch a really good lift on that ridge there, but I'm gonna go back and land.
.7 netto.
Above the ridge, it's 3.6 average.
My Hawk's only doing 2.7 on average. Yeah, it stepped up. It's just like you threw a switch when you got to the top of the ridge.
I never left cloud. I've been in cloud constantly for a while now.
Don't forget the bugs.
Right?
I carry them with me everywhere.
Dave, I kind of like what you did there, starting out that side. You seem high.
Seems to be working.
Yesterday was the day to get high. We're day past that.
Talking about 420. Yeah, I got that one. I don't know if that translates outside the U.S.
Yeah, it does.
It's worldwide.
That's funny because I thought the origin of it was from a California law.
Tim, what is your altitude?
3.8.
Okay, thank you. I was thinking restart.
I'm at 49. And I've got some Minecraft clouds over here.
Yeah.
It's the higher overbuilt parts of the clouds that don't have filtering on them. They're just pixelated. I should climb up one of these thermals to see how high I get.
Cloud is breaking
Yeah,
out.
it's dying.
Nice. There is another one to the southwest. I've only averaged 3.2 over this thing.
Average 4.4 over the thermal.
Oh god. Yeah, you see, you did over a meter better.
Well done, Tim.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Congrats, yeah.
You see a bump from that cloud over there weak when you went through?
Yeah, it's working.
Oh, look, I found light.
Hey, 10 minutes after the start, I'm finally making distance.
Disappointing, this thing dying on us back here.
It served its purpose, though.
Well, I didn't get high enough. You coming back, Andreas?
I tried something, but these clouds are so narrow and so small. I had no advantage.
What? I got 600 penalty points. Oh.
May I restart? I like this area, but not this weather. Yeah, do a restart.
You look like you're halfway to the moon there, John.
Yeah, I was at over 55.
That's Tim.
Thank
you, Tim.
Congrats, Tim.
Where's Tim?
Goes Tim.
Congrats.
Go, Tim.
I'm still at the start spot.
What's everybody doing now down so low?
The eye of God.
So I still think we need a space shuttle for a glider in Condor. You can winch launch that, right?
Definitely.
Or did that one get 4-1?
Yeah, I don't know what its glide ratio is. Like I said, I can look it up. I mean,
It was
what does
23 it was a 23-degree glide slope or 21-degree glide slope at 300 knots, I think.
I mean, what is an orbit? Technically, it's an infinity to one glide
For the
ratio.
space shuttle,
Yeah.
for the space shuttle, the best glide ratio were 1 to 4.
I thought it was 1 to brick.
Exactly, 1 to 4.
Not much better than an Apollo capsule.
No.
Well, it was better than Apollo. I mean, you could actually land. It could actually flare and land, pull up.
You did well, Dave.
But they came so close to making this task unusable by making the... They could have had the start sector completely buried and saved everyone much of time.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's like a Condor3 task converter or something, because
it is.
It's actually, yeah, because it's reluctant to actually. If you set a waypoint over a spot and try to set the minimum altitude, the UI normally prevents you from setting it too low. Although you can do it if you set it low and then move it somewhere else.
Yeah, it was in the description that it was a converted task.
Can this thing spin? Oh, no, probably not with my center of gravity all the way forward. No.
RT is paying a price coming low to first 10 point.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dave, you're looking in pretty good shape here.
Yeah, Dave is...
Don't jinx it, guys.
Boy, Dave, you're doing great. Oh, boy, Dave.
Jeez. Can't get away with anything on this server. It was my original plan to go right, not left. It's kind of a bizarre task. It's like everyone's everywhere.
Damn it. 2 penalty points.
Yeah, those clouds are tricky. I got a couple... I didn't get a point, but I did tap the cloud earlier when I wasn't even trying to.
You just got to stay away from the clouds.
Wow, Bruce, I saw where you were at. I'm surprised you got one there.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. I was flying under the cloud and then just suddenly, wham, it grayed out on me. And it looked like I was plenty, clear of the cloud. Oh dear, I'm getting motion sick from doing a spiral dive. Yeah, that's the reason why I don't want to. I don't think I really want to. I'm fairly certain VR would not set well with me if I can start to get motion sick on a flat screen monitor.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have no problems with track IR on a flat screen all day long, but VR gets me quick. So
Yeah, I normally don't have any problems with it, but I was in an extended spiral dive trying to just climb down to land, and that was starting to make me get a little dizzy.
That's Bruce.
Bruce?
That's Bruce.
Congrats.
Go, go.
Bruce, congrats.
Thank you. Screwing it up pretty good.
That was a bad start. Make one more.
Yeah, big mistakes around the turn point may cost me dearly. Yeah, you came in nice and high there, Mark. I had so much sink on the way to the turn point. I didn't pay attention.
yeah, I just did a couple extra turns because I didn't want to get in trouble. I'm not out of the water here though. I might hit the same trouble you have.
Oh, you're coming in so much higher than I did.
Yeah, but look at like VP up there.
I took it to cloud base and then I just burnt myself. Lift here, where
Like I've said, though, Condor is sometimes just getting stuck in beautiful places. If you're going to be stuck, look at where you're stuck. It's gorgeous.
True, true.
It is pretty amazing up here. Like glaciers everywhere.
and that stupidity is going to cost me.
Congrats, Denny.
Thanks.
Congrats.
Yeah, Bruce, if you can get to where I just was, that one was awesome.
Okay, thanks.
Well, thanks to Week for finding it. Dave, honestly, not trying to jinx you, but wow, I keep looking at your speed and how high you are. This one's yours to lose.
Darn, you doing good, Dave.
Thank you for making me lose.
I mean, no pressure.
You always do that. You always do that, Mark, and then somehow you come out from behind. I don't know how you can do it. You'll be ahead of me and top of me in a minute.
That is 100% not happening on this race. I can guarantee it.
Hi, Fun. Vielen Dank.
This is a good one, Zeki.
Oh, thank you, Bruce.
Oh, and this is another one where you'll have DDH to finish long before you have DDH to turn 0.5.
Yeah, 4 to 5 to finish are going to be the tricky ones. Because I think the wind's going to be against
Wait,
us.
this wasn't the tricky ones? Well, nicely done, Bruce.
Congrats, Bruce.
Congrats, Bruce.
Congrats, Bruce.
Bruce.
That's Bruce.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Just moseying along.
That's it.
Thank you.
That's easy.
That's Denny.
Thanks.
Congrats.
And this is some really high flying today.
Yeah, and I'll admit the scenery is distracting. I'm just sort of like looking around, enjoying it, not really thinking about going fast as much. Like really lovely scenery.
Sweet.
Thanks.
Congrats.
You have troubles with low cloud back here, Mark?
I did. I had to pop my spoilers to get through it.
Yeah, me too.
Probably could have gone around it left or right, but just dove under it, and then when Flutter hit, I had to do the spoilers.
Well, that hurts. Yeah, these clouds are pesky.
It wasn't too bad because I V&E and I pulled up on the other side of it, but I did lose something somewhere along the way. Right after I said that it was scenic and I was looking around and not thinking about that's right when my wings started fluttering. Like, there's the Condor guards telling me to pay attention, damn it.
Yeah, they are a pain.
That's Bruce.
Thanks, Dennis.
Bruce.
Thanks, guys.
Congrats.
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 I'm still here.
That's Zoko.
Thank you.
Congrats.
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 Azani?
Yeah, thank you.
Andreas, sorry.
Congrats.
4 behind.
Congrats, Andreas.
Congrats, Andreas.
Oh, wow. I only just touched the cloud and those 6 penalty points. Yikes.
So, tell me about it.
That's Tim.
Thank you.
Congrats.
That's Tim.
Congrats, Tim.
Shit.
That's just a tease for Dave to make him think he has a chance.
Dave's average speed, Dave, close your ears, is 15 kph higher than the next fastest speed. So, like, unless Dave is low, look out.
Leave Dave alone.
I am low.
Hej Lasse.
Low's a relative term in this scenery.
Et link til hvad?
Low is just an emotion.
I'm feeling down.
It's all relative.
That's Rich.
Thank you.
Congrats, Fritz.
I'm still hanging in here.
I'm getting off. Yep. Good luck, everyone. Yep. Have a good evening.
All right.
See you.
Cheers.
Have a good day, John.
See you, John.
Nice one.
User disconnected from your channel.
That's weak.
Thanks.
Congrats.
That's weak.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Now I must hope I can find the thermal here.
Tillykke, Jesper.
Thanks for that. That's Mark.
That's Mark.
That's Mark.
Congrats.
What's your climb rate, Mark?
It's probably going to settle in at something like 3 meters a second. No, maybe more than that. Netto is
It's
6
well
or 7.
over 5 here.
Yeah. Now this is going to be good. I'm going to be over 5 here. Well, by the time I get it centered, I'll be at the top. But It's stronger in your direction, so probably stay there.
Oh no. Cutting corner and landing on a pass.
Oh. Sorry, man.
Well, that's what happens when you're greedy. And not full water JS3.
That's Andreas.
Thanks.
Andreas, that's Rich.
That's Rich.
Andreas.
Andreas.
Alright, boys, have fun.
Can't see you, Rich. Where are you?
Cheers, Alco.
You don't go.
Yeah, cheers. I go take care.
Bye.
User disconnected from your channel.
That's Bruce.
Thanks, guys.
Congrats.
Bruce.
I'm still here.
Bruce.
Congrats, team.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Congrats, Tim.
Congrats, Tim.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats, Tim.
Congrats, second.
Thank you, Jim.
Congrats.
Second.
Congrats, easy.
Okay, somebody on this TeamSpeak channel is going to win today.
All others landed out, or?
Thanks, Danny.
Congrats, Danny.
Congrats.
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 There's no minimum height on the finish, is there?
No.
No, it's ground. It's ground. There's Martin.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Yeah, congrats.
Thank you.
Alright, 10.5 is interesting.
Yeah. I went completely the wrong way.
Yeah, you have to hop over. There's a saddle behind it. You have to hop over,
Yeah.
which is higher than the turn point.
Oh, great.
Yeah, if you could get in trouble there if you're not paying attention, for sure.
If you're low, there's lift just before the turn point on the east side.
Okay, thank you.
Congrats, Rich. Very nice.
Thank you.
Congrats, Rich.
Wow.
Congrats, Rich.
Very nice.
Congrats, man.
Congrats.
Rich.
Five to 7 on the netto here, Denny.
And Dave is outstanding. Very nice, Dave.
Yeah. really fast.
Yeah, and I think it all came from that first, at the very start, Dave, you went right, and I think you were the only person to do it, and that made all the difference.
Then you flew a good race.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, that's a win by
Well done,
like
Dave.
5 minutes and on a race like this. That's huge.
Wow.
Impressive.
Dave.
Very impressive.
Woo, finally.
Wow.
Really nice.
It's hard to beat all you guys. You guys are tough. Yeah, I went right. I went down that ridge and putzed around for a minute, but then I found a really nice, like, 12 netto thermal that got me right up to cloud base. So I think that was probably it.
Yeah, I saw all that playing out. I couldn't quite tell what you were doing. I was busy trying to center my own thermal, and then when I looked back, I saw that you were that much higher, and I'm like, oh, okay, I see what he's doing. He's connecting with the boomer. That's not a bad thing to do. And then every time I saw you after that, you were just higher and farther ahead. Like that was nice.
I mean, I was planning on just restarting again, but then I hit that thermal, and I was like, okay, I guess I'm going.
No, I had a hard time at the start. So sum was about 1.5 or something like that. And I heard you guys say, oh, I've got one of a 4 or 5. I said, where?
I think for the most part, the people who didn't stick to the blue line on the start, who took some sort of non-traditional path, ended up recovering pretty quickly from that.
Yeah.
Not flying backwards helped, probably, for Dave.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I was thinking about the backwards thing, and then I was like, okay, we got 35 minutes. I'll go over and try this right side, and then I'll try the back side if that doesn't work.
Even starting out the back, though, doesn't account for 5, 6, 7 minutes of difference.
Well, yeah, we're flying 3 minutes in the wrong direction and then 3 minutes back.
And I did have a lot of nice thermals along the way. I got lucky today, basically.
Yeah, I didn't take many thermals, but they were good.
And John told me to avoid the clouds, so I pretty much didn't get into any clouds at all, just out of safety.
Cloud climb wasn't allowed anyway, was it?
No. So how was it on the other server, Richard?
Lonely.
Nobody?
I'm on server 3.
Is there anybody?
Mayer is the only other guy on the server, and he started a long time after me. He went back and restarted. And now he's got about 30 kilometers an hour faster than me. So I think he must have got a better start.
Well, Mayer was on our server at first.
Yeah, I don't know. I was on there at first as well, but something went wrong and I lost the VR. I'm past server 5 now. Oh, sorry, 10.5. So it's a DDH of 1,000.
Which turn point?
I've just passed the last turn point.
Wow, you're doing great.
What's your speed?
I'm going through the last turn point.
113.
Congrats, Tim.
Thank you.
So
Congrats, Tim.
I made a lot of mistakes. So
Oh, sorry, Rich. You missed the bar. You are at the baggage claim service.
Is that Red Barn the
Sums
bar?
up my day, Tim.
Yeah. The red tiled roof. That's the bar.
I'm just sheltering from the wind.
That's Andreas.
Thanks.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Congrats, Andreas.
Thanks.
That's Andreas.
To be honest, after the start of this task, I was beginning to wonder if it was ever going to get finished. It was really hard work to start with.
yeah, interesting though.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a nice little glacial tour. I mean, it was lovely task.
the scenery was spectacular in places.
Congrats.
Yeah,
This week.
Last week.
I enjoyed it.
That's week.
Congrats.
Yeah, congrats.
Gone down to 5th place already.
Now, where's that bar Tim was
penalty
talking about?
points. The stupid penalty points did matter.
Not bad, Mark.
Yeah, I can't complain. I never got stuck. Starting out the back was probably a bit too conservative, but en route the flight was fine, and like I said, was just enjoying the scenery. It was no complaints about this flight. I'm happy to lose, Dave, to someone who just outflew everyone else by that much.
I don't mind outflying the other guys. I just need to beat you is all.
Great, you're my new Conrado, damn it.
You're up in the ante.
Yeah, Dave, you want to start putting $1 per flight on it? I'll go.
I think I would be down overall, but maybe. Nice
Thanks,
pass.
Dennis.
Yep.
Go, 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 Dennis.
Yeah, Thomas out Flammy, definitely.
Nice week. Heineken or Budweiser?
Budweiser then.
Do y'all drink Budweiser over there?
Nope.
I was gonna say it's not really the greatest beer.
No, I would like Kronenberg, Tim.
Oh, yeah. That's a nice beer.
What's wrong with Guinness?
I prefer a good IPA.
As my old dad said, don't take the piss out of lager, otherwise there'll be nothing left.
I think lager is probably my least favorite beer.
Do you remember the old Monty Python joke about making love in a canoe? It's the same as, sort of similar to American beer. We're both freaking close to water.
That's good.
That's unkind.
To
You've got all these
water to American beer.
Oh, well, I finished with 125.7, which I think is probably very slow.
Well, you beat me. Good guy.
It's a lovely airport there. No?
Yeah, it's massive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mark, you will soon be above me again when more people finish.
Yeah, very nice parking, Mark.
I don't know. That's 6 penalty points. I'm within 1 now, so we'll see. Have to see how it goes. I'm still highly
The
annoyed that I got
next
him.
2 finishes, you will be ahead.
What about right? Shoot, I never know how this works. Will Rich get me because, or
And
I
congrats,
can never do the
second.
math on this.
Thank you, Jim.
No, the penalty points will become less influential, so you will only move up from now.
Okay. All right, that'll get me on the podium then. Cool.
Yeah.
Mark, was that 1 second in the cloud?
It wasn't a lot. I don't know exactly how many seconds it was, but I was in and out pretty quick. I thought it was 100 points per minute. So I guess it got me for 2 or
6
3
seconds,
seconds. Well, no, a little bit less than 6 seconds. Something like
Oh,
4,
yeah, you're
3
right.
or 4.
Congrats,
It didn't
Bruce.
feel like 3 or 4 to me, but they added up quick. That's for sure.
See, now you're within half a point.
Right. Yeah. All right. So as more people finish, I'll claw my way onto the board.
Yeah, the spread between people gets bigger when more people finish. So your penalty points matter less.
Right. That makes sense.
Congrats, Bruce.
Congrats, Bruce.
Bruce?
Congrats,
Congrats,
Bruce.
Congrats, Bruce.
Congrats.
I wish I could get a first place in a comp. I only get first places in the Chin Chin. Never in a comp, though.
Well, I don't know that you've won by 50 points on this one, so that.
Well, I mean, I never get any real,
You don't
Condor,
get the CC
club
points for it.
rating. Yeah. Like
Whatever.
the U.S. soaring, I never get to win that one. You guys always cremate me.
Your general trend has been way up. I mean, I'm already a bit scared.
I'm gonna have to start trying out XC Soar and see if that X helps out at all.
It helps a lot on the mountains because you know what you can clear or not. You can cut the ridges, the little gaps. You can cut them a little bit closer. if XC-SOAR can help you there. But if you run the LX 9070, you can get the same effect.
Oh, okay.
Have you tried Como map?
No, I just run the stock. I don't really do anything extra.
Yeah, I like Como map. It's can be quite useful.
Very simple.
Can lead you astray if you're not careful, but it can be quite useful.
The thing about
I'm
Como map
using
is
VR,
you
so.
can't run it on. Yeah, can you run Como map like on a separate screen, or do you have to pin it in VR for people who are on Windows? Like, how do you?
Well,
If you're in VR,
I'm in
if you're in
VR, so
VR,
I pin it in. But if you're on a flat screen, I don't see why. If you've got two screens, I couldn't see why you couldn't put it onto a separate screen.
Yeah, that's what I'd have to do. I do XC-SOAR on a tablet, so I can have the tablet sitting right in front of me.
There you go, Mark.
Are there two
Yep,
of you guys
you're
over
fine.
there? Two of you in the hangar?
Yeah. VP
Hi,
was
Wick.
right in front of me, and I
Hi,
got
Tim.
right behind him.
Oh, so totally
Oh,
cool.
nice.
Hi, Zika.
So totally.
Nice, okay. Yeah, I'll say bye for now. Have some work to do. Nice flying with you all, and see you guys tomorrow. Have a nice day and evening.
See you, Tim.
See you,
Hi, Tim.
Have a good one, Tim.
Take care.
Cheers.
Cheers, Tim. Take care, mate.
Disconnected.